Rejection. It is such a small word, only a few letters long, but it carries the weight of an earthquake inside the human heart. And when it hits us, it shakes the ground beneath our feet in ways we cannot always explain. It feels like a wound that no one can see, but we can feel burning deep within us. A silent scream, echoing in our chest, asking, why was I not enough? Why did they not choose me? Why did the doors close when I offered all of myself? And the truth is, rejection hurts not because it simply denies us something, but because it touches the very core of our existence. It speaks to that ancient and fragile part of us that longs to belong, that craves to be seen, to be accepted, to be loved. And when that longing is turned away, the rejection is not just a no, it is felt as a dismissal of who we are. Psychologists say the human brain processes rejection in the same way it processes physical pain. The same neural pathways that light up when your skin bleeds also burn when your heart is dismissed. And this is why rejection cuts us so deeply. It is not imagination. It is biology. It is survival. It is thousands of years of evolution whispering to us that to be excluded is to be in danger. For in ancient times, being cast out from the tribe was not just emotional hurt, it was a death sentence because survival depended on the group, on acceptance, on belonging. And even though we now live in cities filled with millions of people, that ancient code still runs through our veins. It still warns us, it still fears rejection, as if it is life and death. And this is why a single no can echo louder than 100 yeses, why one closed door can overshadow 1,000 that remain open, why we lie awake at night, replaying conversations, dissecting moments, wondering what we could have said differently, what we could have done better, searching for mistakes in the mirror of our memory, punishing ourselves for not being enough. But rejection is not only about survival, it is also about identity. Because every time we face rejection, it feels like a strike against the fragile narrative we carry about ourselves, the story we tell about who we are. And when someone rejects us, we mistake it for evidence that the story is false, that we are unworthy, that we are not deserving of love, success, or acceptance. And so rejection shakes the foundations of our self-esteem. It becomes more than just a closed door. It becomes a shadow that whispers doubts into our mind, questions our value, and makes us forget the beauty of who we are. We compare ourselves to others. We measure our worth against what someone else seems to have. And rejection fuels this comparison. It convinces us that others are better, brighter, more deserving, and we are left behind. This is why rejection doesn't end with the moment it happens. It lingers. It stays with us, haunting us, replaying itself in our thoughts, not because we love the pain, but because our mind desperately wants to rewrite the story, to find the different ending, to turn that no into a yes. And yet, no matter how much we replay it, the ending does not change. And the pain of rejection teaches us a cruel lesson. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, love is not returned. Opportunities are not given. Doors are not opened. And this makes rejection one of the most human experiences of all. And yet, rejection, as cruel as it feels, is also a mirror. It shows us what we long for most. It reveals the places where we crave connection. It teaches us where our insecurities live. It reminds us of our deepest desires. And in this way, rejection is not only a wound, but also a teacher, though a harsh one. Because hidden inside rejection is resilience, the chance to rise again, the chance to understand that our worth is not measured by acceptance or denial, that we are more than the choices of others, more than the closed doors of the world. And if we look closer, we realize that rejection does not define us. It redirects us. It pushes us towards paths we may never have chosen. It clears the space for something truer, something deeper, something meant for us. And yet before we find that meaning, we must sit with the pain. We must feel the ache, because rejection forces us to confront loneliness, to wrestle with self-doubt, to navigate the storm inside our chest. And it is in surviving this storm that we discover the truth. That rejection hurts because we care. It hurts because we dream. It hurts because we risked our heart. And to live without that risk, to never step into the arena of vulnerability, would be a life without love, without growth, without meaning. So yes, rejection hurts. It always will. But it also proves something powerful. That we are alive, that we are human, that we are capable of reaching for something greater than ourselves. And though rejection may feel like an ending, it is often only the beginning of a story yet to unfold. A reminder that every no carves the path towards the yes that was always waiting. And in the end, rejection does not destroy us. It reveals us. It strips away illusions. It uncovers strength. And it teaches us the most profound truth of all, that our value has never depended on the acceptance of others, but has always lived within us, unshaken, waiting for us to remember it.